Hello gamers, Bridge Builder 80 here. Today I'm going to be showing you a quick tutorial on how to start Skyblock. So obviously I'm on hypixel.net and I'm currently using Luna Client, a resource pack made by Estelic. The reason I'm using Luna Client is because, as you can see here and here, here and here, it displays some of my stat boosts. First thing you want to do is mine down your tree. Now, the way Skyblock works, it doesn't matter if you replant it or not. There's other ways to get wood. So, once you've mined out your tree, or at least most of it, you can craft yourself some oak planks and bridge across to the Jerry Island, as I like to call it. Now, the reason you want to go across to here is because of this portal, the Hub Island portal. Now, you start off with a cobblestone minion by default, who will make you cobblestone eventually, but it's kind of slow. So first thing you do when you spawn in is look around for this building. This is the community shop building, and from here you can go to the right, speak to any villagers you see, and go all the way down to one of these farms. As you can see by my chat, you make quite a lot of achievements pretty fast when mining this much wheat. First thing you'll do is continue to mine wheat until you get farmhand VII, which is farmhand 7. Now the reason you need this is so that you can use the bazaar feature, which will allow you to better sell your materials. So once you finish off a field, don't bother waiting for it to regenerate. Pop on over to another one. Another thing you can go is go across to this island. As you can see, I've already unlocked it. I've gotten quite a bit of wheat already from this, and it's just a good way to start. So the wheat regenerates pretty fast, but as you can see, there isn't much of it. However, I've already gotten farmhand V, which is good. There's clearly a lot of players online right now, so I'm gonna jump back across to the hub and hope that nobody there is farming. Okay, so someone has the same idea, but okay, that's good. I can mine materials. Now, as you can see, pretty fast leveling up. If you need to quickly check your stats, you can click skills in menu and hover over that. As you can see, I have farming V. I'm almost at farming 6. Now, this is one of the fastest ways to get farming. As you see, I'm only a noob, but I already have 110 health points, which is 10 more than default. So now, once you have a decent amount of wheat in your inventory, don't worry about farming 7 for now. It's recommended that you go all the way to it, but it's kind of hard without decent amounts of stuff. So, I'm gonna head over here to this person called the farm merchant. As you can see, you can then sell all of the things you mined. Now, as you can see, I already have $1,000. With this amount of money, you can head over here to the coal mine area. Make sure to talk to any villagers you see on the way. Once you've done that, go in here to discover zones. Weapons. Okay, so first thing you're going to do is buy an undead sword for 100 coins. It's fairly cheap. Now, if you tab that in, it's become a fair undead sword. You can see the stat bonuses to the right. So this isn't that great of an bonus, but as you can see, we don't have enough coal. So, I'm going to pop away with this sword and go into the mines next to it. So you can just run all the way through here. Later on, you'll want to purchase ender pearls from a vendor called the Bazaar so that you can create a portal. But as you can see, I've unlocked it with mining level 2. In the gold mine, first thing you want to do is run up these stairs and go to this man. He will offer to apply telekinesis on any tool for 100 coins. So, first thing you want to do is put it on your pickaxe. Second thing you want to do is put it on your sword. So ensure you don't leave anything behind. So, to find the lazy miner's pickaxe, just head down here, mining iron on the way. I think it's lagging right now. Now, search around until you find the lazy miner's pickaxe. It's leaning up against a pillar somewhere at the bottom of the mines, and it's quite helpful once you've unlocked it. Ah, there it is. Now, it has less mining speed, but it has smelting touch 1, which this doesn't have. So, we shall actually use this one for now. Ooh, it does not have smelting. A quick tip, if you're in a mine and you want to get back to the top, type /hub, and run back to the, walk away from it, run back to the slime pad and launch yourself across. This way you'll appear back at the top of the mines and we can speak to Rusty again. And put the telekinesis enchant on that. So we have to reach mining level V in order to gain access to the next mine. So all you have to do is mine these. However, the easiest way to do it is to mine enough iron that you can make yourself a full set of iron armor, and enough gold so that you can make yourself a golden shovel. Okay, as you can see, I've reached mining V, which will let me access the deep mines. If I head back up here, I'll be able to go through to the deep caverns. And once you're there, craft yourself a full set of iron armor. You can do this by accessing the crafting grid in your crafting menu, in the Skyblock menu. As you can see, I've just crafted a chest plate, a helmet and leggings, and finally a pair of boots. So, first things first, equip said armor, and then you're going to want to run down here and see this man. He will let you access mines. However, without first finding them, you cannot access them. As you can see, we've got an objective, reach the lapis quarry. It's pretty easy to find on this level, and once you're here, get right to work killing lapis zombies. Okay, I'm back after grinding the full set. Took me quite a while, around 40 minutes, which is a bit unlucky, but the more of them that you kill, the higher the chances of getting rare items are. As you can see, I do a bit more damage now, as I have gotten increased amounts of levels. I've reached Warrior V. Okay, as you can see, I only had a 2% chance of getting them. Now, I'm just gonna head back to /hub, however you have to be out of combat for that to work. As you can see, I'm a bit low, because they're quite strong. Okay, so I'm going to go straight to my island. Now, as you can see, I'm going to take off of these and put on these. I've now got a large amount of health and a decent amount of protection. So now what I'm going to do is pop back to the hub, and I'm going to go all the way back into the mines and purchase well, actually, I'm going to go into the mines. I'm going to mine a bit of lapis lazuli so that I can level up to level 25. What I can do now is teleport you up to the gunpowder mines. And out here. Now, you may have noticed that my sword did 47 damage to that creeper, but over 100 to a zombie. The reason being is because it does double damage to undead creatures. You're going to want to craft a golden shovel. Someone offers to randomly trade you, then probably accept it. As you can see, they've just gave me a very good sword. However, I need Catacombs level 24 to use it, so I cannot use it for quite some time now. Now that I have my golden shovel, I can head over to the librarian and use this to enchant it with efficiency 4. As you can see, first things first, I'm going to do this. The reason why is that 100 coins is easier to get than the 5 enchant levels you would normally have to use to get telekinesis on any item. Now that you get back, you can do warp home and then jump in this nether portal behind you, which will get you to the center of the hub. Now, you can run down again to the farming island. This is where the farming 5 we got earlier comes in. As you can see, that sword that we got needs a lot more level. If you have the right enchants on your golden shovel, you should be able to insta-mine sand. As you can see, I've already achieved mining 6. Quickly mine a lot of sand until your inventory is full. If you have unnecessary items like these that you want to store for later, click Skyblock menu, Storage, and go to Ender Chest 1. When you're there, quickly store any items that you do not need, as it is the easiest place to put unwanted things that are too valuable to lose. Just make sure you don't put any of your sand in there by accident. Now, as you can see, I almost have achieved mining 7. This is fairly easy to achieve, and will allow you to access the bazaar once you get enough of it. And once my inventory is full, you want to save the rest of the sand and start mining wood. To mine the wood, you're most likely going to want a jungle axe. They are fairly inexpensive on the auction house, and through all of this mining sand, you will probably have enough to afford one. As you can see, my inventory is almost full. I've now filled up my inventory completely. So now you want to jump back across to the hub and run back up towards the center. You might want to stop along the way to sell a couple stacks of sand to fill up your inventory for wood. Best NPC to sell this to is the bazaar, but you won't have unlocked him yet if you're following this tutorial. Quickly sell some, and as you can see, I just made over 1,000 coins. Now, that's the bazaar. Remember where he is for later. Next to the bazaar, however, there is the auction house. Inside of the auction house, speak to one of the NPCs inside. Now, as you can see, you can easily buy things. Now, my auctions browser, there's a lot of confusing things, but it's really not that hard. Just search jungle axe. Done. Now, go over to this. Endings. Go to ending soon. And then go to buy it now only. So, as you can see, go to lowest price. And there's one there for 2,400 coins. Quickly pay for it. And that's actually quite a bargain. They're normally much more expensive than that. Now that you have your axe, it's up to you whether or not you want to put an enchantment on it. A good enchantment to put on it is efficiency 5. However, that costs a full 30 enchantment levels, which are not easy to get. However, as you have lapis armour, you can clearly see each piece of this armour grants for 50% bonus experience when mining ores. This means that the full set will give you 200 bonus experience whenever you mine ores, which is triple what you normally get. This means that it is extremely easy to save up for this enchantment, efficiency 5. This axe will be your main axe for quite a long time until you get into the 100,000s. This video is the first in a series of videos, so therefore we'll cover that in a later video. My secondary profile is actually a co-op, and I'm still in the late beginners, so not quite mid-game. And so I will be mimicking my progress, but faster with this. As you may know, lapis lazuli is ore used with enchantments. And so in the time it takes for you to mine a few of them, as you can see, I'm already at enchantment level 5. Now 6. I'm almost there. I have over 20 experience. As you can also see, I've gotten combat VI, meaning combat 6 if you're not familiar with Roman numerals. You should try and kill as many of these zombies as you can, as they are extremely helpful to you whilst grinding. This is because the objective of this video is to unlock the bazaar, so that you can start bazaar flipping and selling things at a high price. There are a lot of videos on bazaar flipping, but a lot of them don't actually explain how the mechanics work. Alright, I'm gonna speed it up a bit again, so that you don't have to watch 10 minutes of me mining lapis. By constantly killing these zombies, and also by mining lots of lapis, I've not only achieved Warrior 6, but I have also managed to get a full set of lapis armour and unlock mining 7. I'm actually at mining 9, but I have more importantly managed to get enough experience to put efficiency 5 on this jungle axe. So the reason jungle axes are so good is because with a jungle axe, you can actually, I'm actually going to put efficiency 4 on it, and that way I can put telekinesis on it. Now that I have a fully enchanted jungle axe, I can pop over to any NPC seller and sell this lapis lazuli. However, the bazaar offers much more value, so I'm actually going to just store a lot of these things in my ender chest for now, along with a bunch of sand, because logs also sell for an extremely high price. Now, in order to find the park, which is what the log zone is called, you're going to want to head this way, past the bazaar, which is to the side of the auction house. The jungle axe very speedily destroys logs, and I've already unlocked foraging 3. Just going to quickly check the leaflet armor. Oh, as you can see, it's made of leaves. However, you need shears for those, and we don't currently have enough for shears. However, in our ender chest, I believe I have stored enough iron for a pair of shears. Now, I'm just going to quickly chuck that iron back in the chest so we don't lose it. And okay, as you can see, I will now craft a full set of leaf armor. Actually, we don't have enough, so I'm going to go back to the hub here and head over to the bar. But I don't have enough. I meant we don't have enough inventory space. Because as you can clearly see, I'm completely full. Now, I don't want to discard of any items because they'll all be able to turn into very, very valuable coins. As you can see, there's a lot of animals lying around. Now, if you have good aim, chickens are a sure bet. But even if you don't have good aim, pigs and cows are very easy to hit. I would need the speed to efficiently gain combat levels. Now, I'm not actually 100% that this armor actually gives you speed, but I am going to try it anyway. So, a cool tip, wardrobe. Click to add the set you're wearing. Now, if you load, if you go into wardrobe, and I think you can just pop that in. Now you can click that and you'll easily switch between armor. I've unlocked combat 7, which means it's time to visit the bazaar. Just going to quickly check I have all of the required skills, which are combat, which I have, mining, which I more than have, and of course foraging, which I have. Now, if you type /hub, you'll be taken back to the hub. So, we'll just have to quickly go back over to here and check our skill. I was under the impression that it was combat you needed, but clearly it's farming. So we're very close to farming VI, which means we're not too far away from farming VII. The wheat here is untouched, which is very good. As you can see, I've unlocked the farm suit recipe, which does give you speed, but only when you're around farming islands or man-ants. So pretty much it's only useful if you're on the farm island. It's still very useful to have around. Okay, I've just unlocked farmhand 7. Took like 2 fields. So I'm going to just quickly head back to the bazaar. All you have to do is click this. I've just made over 3,000 coins. Now, you can sell them over again. Now, as you can see, quite a lot of the community wants to know some good money making methods, which is what I'll be covering in this series. Okay, now that I have 11,000 coins and I have access to the bazaar, I will leave you for today. So, you can grind some XP and other things, and in the early times of your Skyblock profile, experience and enchantments will do you a world of good. Alright, goodbye for today.